Hello everybody, and welcome to part 8 of our series, Understanding Binary Options. So far in this series we've discussed binary option trading from the perspective of someone who has little or no experience to someone who may have a basic strategy, and we've even delved into some more complicated strategies such as utilizing multiple related indices at the same time or relying on the majority vote strategy. This time around, I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I tried to see what experts, and again, experts, there's a lot of different opinions you'll find online, some of them contradictory, some of them fairly aligned. But in general, I decided to rely on an article that I found on Forbes.com. Some of you may have already come across this article. But for those of you who have not, I hope this video can, explain this article in just brief detail, and I'll provide a link to the article and you can go read it for yourselves. But anyway, since the article is on Forbes.com, I think it's fairly reliable, though I should point out that the articles are in the end based on the opinions of whoever wrote the article. However, given the fact that it's on Forbes.com, and they are an expert, they do have a lot of expertise in the area of financial and foreign exchange trading, I think this article should be relevant, and therefore I hope covering it is a good idea and is helpful to some of you. Anyway, the article is titled "Don't Gamble on Binary Options," and it was written by a gentleman named Gordon Pape, I think is the way his last name is pronounced. And it's a very interesting article, and I think it'll be useful for a lot of people that are getting into binary option trading, and I wished I had read it in the very beginning before I got into binary option trading, but better late than never. So let's get right into it, and we'll start as we always do by a quick overview of binary option trading. Essentially, given a commodity or currency or stock or index, each of these has a current value at any given point in time right before we're ready to make our trade. And option trading relies on our ability to predict what that value is going to be sometime in the future. We call if we think the value is going to go up, and we put if we think the value is going to go down. And being right earns us a percentage of what we put in, but being wrong means we lose all of what we put in. So this particular article, titled "Don't Gamble on Binary Options," is and has been available on Forbes.com since July 2010. There's the hard link to the article, and of course, since in the video that link isn't going to be clickable, I've given a link at the bottom of this video that you can click and go read the article for yourselves. The article was written by a gentleman named Gordon. Again, I think Pape is the way his last name is pronounced, but I may be wrong. Anyway, he's been a contributor to Forbes.com on the blog since 2010, and you can get to his blog via the video, the link at the very bottom of this video, which links to the article. And this article was written by Gordon because he was contacted via email by a reader of his blog who was concerned about their father getting involved with binary option trading. And the article discusses Gordon Pape's opinion on binary option trading, and it's a recommended read for anyone getting into such trading. Now, I should point out again that this article would basically be Gordon's opinion on binary option trading, and any such articles are essentially opinionated. We may draw some conclusions from this article, and that too is our opinion. However, given that this article is on Forbes.com, I think it is a respectable article, and generally writers on Forbes.com, they know what they're talking about. So we should definitely attribute a certain degree of a certain weight to such articles. I mean, in all honesty, I'm an amateur to such trading, and all the videos I made so far and all of the discussions we've had have essentially been based on my own experiences and knowledge that I have gathered. But here's an article that we can talk about that was written by the experts. So let's delve into some of the... You can read the article for yourself, but what I'll call out here is certain quotes taken directly out of the article or have paraphrased, and I think these quotes are especially relevant, and they should give you a pretty good idea of what the article is really all about. Note that right towards the beginning of the article, Gordon says, there are lots of ways to lose your money in this world, but here's one I hadn't encountered before: binary option websites. Note, he says that this is a way to lose money. The sites appeal to the same type of people who play poker online, but they somehow have an aura of being more respectable because they represent themselves as offering a form of investing. Don't kid yourself. These are gambling sites, pure and simple. Again, there are a lot of people out there who have the view of binary option trading being like gambling, and without a strategy, quite frankly, it is gambling, but it's not really a 50-50 kind of gambling as we discuss in our first video. This sort of thing can quickly become addictive, which should come naturally to us given that we believe this is some form of gambling, and gambling is and always has shown to be addictive. No one, no matter how knowledgeable, can consistently predict what a stock or commodity will do within a short time frame. Often, binary option trading platform websites offer trades that expire in about 30 minutes, and I've even seen some sites which offer 60-second trades. And it isn't reasonable to think that one can predict trends on such a short, quick scale, or at least not predict them accurately. The house, in this case the binary option trading platform, definitely has an edge. You must win 54.5% of the time just to break even. This is interesting because it mirrors just about exactly what we had discussed in our first video, binary option trading from the perspective of a novice. When I made that video, I actually hadn't read this article, and again, I regret not reading this article before, but it's good to know that this article supports what we discussed over there, and our own discussions kind of mirror what's written in this article. Therefore, for those of you who haven't come across this article and are interested in binary option trading, I would definitely give it a read. Anyway, going on. These websites are unregulated. This is an interesting point. It's not something I had picked up before, but for most financial trading stockbrokers and such, they're supposed to be regulated by the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commissions, but this doesn't always happen, and especially it doesn't happen because binary option trading websites are internationally based, and a lot of regulations don't always directly apply as they would to different kinds of trading platforms. Finally, the article concludes with Gordon saying, "If people want to gamble, that's their choice, but let's not confuse that with investing. Binary options are a crapshoot, pure and simple." That's a fairly strong opinion, but taking all these points together, we get the gist of it in the sense that without a solid strategy, and I think point 4 indicates that it's very difficult, if not impossible, to have a solid strategy, but without such a strategy, binary option trading essentially boils down to gambling. And I don't know if I'd go as far as to call it a crapshoot, but maybe that's just telling it how it is. And I would definitely again give this article a read. It's very useful, and I think this is all our video is going to discuss. It's supposed to link you to this article, and I hope viewing this video and reading the article is going to help deter some of you from binary option trading. My intention is not to put you off it altogether, but I do think before you get into binary option trading, it's very important to do a lot of reading, and this article on Forbes.com should hopefully offer some opinions from the experts, so to speak, people who know what they're doing with respect to trading in the stock market. So that's about it for now. Hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.